Hello everybody, how are you? I'm Miss Penny with Marengo-Union Library, and we are here to do a youth craft, but it is actually, we're making a skeleton today. And it's going to be an awesome skeleton that you'll be able to move your skeleton's arms and legs and, well, its whole body. It's going to be a lot of work, but the final project is going to be so awesome. And I haven't been seeing a lot of pictures or anything of your projects, but it would be awesome to see these. If you guys could send them in, that would be awesome. So we are making a paper plate skeleton. You're going to have the directions. This is it, guys. It is, it's going to be really big. We're making it out of paper plates. So it's a paper plate skeleton. You're literally making it out of paper plates. So I'm gonna be sending home in your kits paper plates. If you have a hole punch, it would be good to have one of those. But if not, you can totally do this without that. Okay. So hole punch if you have it. Scissors you will need, and you will need a pencil for tracing. Okay. And if you have markers would be good too. This is a permanent. You don't really need a permanent, but it's good to have it if you do, okay? Also in your kits are going to be just a couple of fun things, okay? Just an I Spy game. And what's more fun than Mad Libs? Halloween Mad Libs. All right, so you could do this with friends or with family. So fun, okay? So that's going to be in your kit. So you're going to have paper plates in your kit, some Mad Libs in your kit. You're going to also have a bunch of paper clips, because this is how we're going to connect our skeleton. And then you will have templates, or these are what you're going to use, or you can draw your own if you're that good. I personally wasn't, but if you're that good, you can draw your own on the paper plates, or you can use these templates, okay? So these will be in your kit. There are templates for a shoulder bone, a skull, arms and legs, hip bone, and the rib cage. I did not put in here hands and feet because you're going to use your own. You're going to make your skeleton with your own hands and feet. Okay? So cool. All right. First thing that I would like you to do is you're going to have to take these and cut them out. There is going to be a lot of cutting with this project, so if you don't like to cut, maybe you can find somebody to help you, a big person, a sister, a brother, a cousin, a friend, anybody who would be willing to help you. That would be great. Oops, I have that upside down. Did anybody else notice that? Okay, so a lot of cutting, okay? So you're going to take all of these and cut them out. Now, after you have them all cut out, like so, all right, see I have them all cut out, all right, you're going to take these and you are going to take a paper plate, as soon as I can get one, all right, and you're going to put one onto the paper plate, whatever you choose to do, and you're going to trace it, and then guess what, you're going to cut that out. Okay, what I would like you to do though, and I guess it's not super important because you will have this picture to look at, but pay attention to what bone that this is, okay, because it's going to be important to know where it goes on your skeleton. So as you're cutting, maybe write on the back of the paper plate which bone you have just traced and cut. Or you can try drawing your own skeleton bones if you don't want to do all that cutting, if you think you can draw this yourself, okay? Some of the bones, like the rib cage, is actually a little bit smaller than the paper plate. If you want to make it bigger, just draw it a little bit bigger, you know? So easy enough. Or you could draw your own. All right. I will say the only thing, so with the arms and the legs, they're the same one, but what I did was I just took this and used it as the leg, and then when I did the arms, I just made it a little bit smaller because arms are a little bit smaller than legs. That's all I did. You don't have to do that, okay? So you're tracing those and cutting those. Now, for the arms and the legs, you need 8 total. You need 4 for the arms, 4 for the legs. See, even more cutting. Okay, but it's all good. Now when all of that is cut out, because mine are all cut out, see, I have all of these cut out already. I've cut everything out. I've got the feet, I've got the hands, and I've got all of those pieces. So all of that stuff is cut out. Then we can put our skeleton together. And I did use the hole puncher because I had one. So I went ahead and put holes in all the pieces where they're supposed to be ahead of time, just because that way now it's just ready to go. So all of my pieces have the holes already pre-done because I already took care of that. Okay, now we're gonna put our skeleton together. If you want to name your skeleton, you can. I don't know if I'm going to. Penny Bones. Should we do that? Penny Bones. Okay, this is Penny Bones. Well, this one isn't, but mine will be. Oh, the marker is for, this is the skull. If you want to draw in, you know, eyes on your skull, or the mouth hole, or like the nostril holes, you know, the teeth or whatever, that is what the marker will be for. So I'm going to go ahead and just put some eyes on here now. There we go. And this is why I use templates for stuff, because these are so uneven. But you know what? It's all good. And I'm going to put, and this is permanent marker, so I need to be very careful because I'm doing this like right on my pants. All right. This probably looks nothing like an actual skull head, but it doesn't matter because this is Penny Bones. And everybody looks different, right, everybody? Thank you. All right, Penny Bones skull. All right, so I'm just going to go in order from top to bottom. We're starting with the skull, and then we need shoulder bones. Have you guys ever heard the Bones song? I don't know if you guys have heard it, but the foot bone connected to the ankle bone, the ankle bone connected to the leg bone. And I may have even said that completely wrong. Okay, I'm going to take this paper clip and I'm going to put it through, I'm putting it through the hole. That's it. So now I have a paper clip through the hole. Then I'm going to take my shoulders and do the same thing with the same paper clip. I'm going to get that paper clip through the hole somehow because it doesn't go as easily because, there we go. And there you go. So I have started my skeleton. Okay, what comes next? You know, I'm going to move down and then I'll move out. So rib cage would be next. Rib cage. Got it. Rib cage. And see, if you look closely, I did make mine bigger than what was actually given. See, I cut bigger than what I traced. Because, why not? It's Penny Bones. Okay, so we're going to take our paper clip and put the first one in the hole here. And, oops, I thought it was in, but it came right back out. So, there we go. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the bigger part goes, is there a bigger part? Yeah, I guess there is. Okay, and we'll do the same thing to connect the rib cage. There we go. Oh, this is the cutest skeleton ever. Okay, now we need hip bones because we have hips. I'm also going to say that our skeleton that we're making here is not anatomically correct. Do you know what that means, everybody? That means that there's about, I don't know, 15, 18-ish bones here. I didn't count them. There's a lot more bones in our body, okay? So we're just making a fun skeleton. We're not doing it correctly. If you wanted to make, actually, like if you're doing maybe a lesson on this, on your skeleton, like on how many bones there are in your body, there are not 18, okay? There are a lot more. So we have hip bones. Now the leg bones. Whoa. You're a fallen. All right, legs. 1, 2, 3, and 4. See, I wrote on the back of mine, so I know what's legs and what's not. So I'm gonna get a couple more paper clips. All right, my skeleton, Penny Bones, is getting big, really big. This is so cool. All right, so I am putting the top part of the leg on. All right, on one side, and then I'm gonna do that same thing with the other side. So the legs are just 2 bones. They're the same exact size, which means not anatomically correct. That is a huge word, so if you guys can say that, I applaud you. Anatomically correct. These are not. There are actually many more bones in our legs than just 2. Yeah, I'm gonna put it this way. Okay, more paper clips to get. Oops, man, Penny Bones is crazy. So it's probably a lot easier if you do have a hole punch, but if you don't, you can just poke the paper clips into the paper plate as you're going. Okay, it'll be a little bit more work for you, but it can be done, so don't worry about it. It is not a necessity. Okay, also you could probably use like scissors or something to poke holes if you need to. Maybe a big person can help you. Look at how big he's getting. Probably a she. Look at that. What? It's about probably almost the same size as me. All right, I am going to put Penny Bones' feet on now. Okay, foot time. The foot bones connected to the. I really think if you should look that song up and like play it while you're making this, because I feel like it goes together. When I was a kid, I feel like I walked around singing that song, and I don't hear kids like singing that song anymore. So it's actually kind of sad, guys. I feel like you should sing that song. Look it up, guys. YouTube it, because YouTube is everything. Okay, there we are. Now Penny Bones is sitting. But Penny Bones has no arms. So let's connect some arms onto Penny Bones. Okay, let's move all this stuff out of the way. Penny Bones is getting a lot bigger. Oops, sorry. I don't want to see that view. Okay. All right, now we're going to put some arms onto Penny Bones. Let me layer down this way. Okay, arm time. So we're going to do the same thing. Putting on the paper clip. Oh, I might have put this hole a little too far. So if you put the holes, just be careful that you're putting them close enough that the paper clip's going to be able to slip on. This one was cutting it close. It did slip on, but not happily. All right, so see, it's bending a little bit, but I don't mind. Okay. See, sometimes I just randomly sing. It's fine. It's all good. All right, half of her arm is on. Now I will do the other half. And there it is. I had to figure out where it was. All the bones are blending in. Okay, so here we go. There we go. And hands. Now I have to think about this. She's sitting this way, so her hand would be this hand. You'll have to do this too. You're gonna have to think about that too. So stop laughing at me. I promise it's not as easy to remember. You have to put the correct hand in the correct spot. All right, so there we go. One arm complete. Now we'll do the other arm, and Penny Bones will be done. Oh yeah, see, once you get everything cut out, she goes really quickly, the bone project. It's just the cutting out that takes forever. So if you have someone to help you with the cutting, like I said, it's a lot, it'll go a lot quicker. But if you want a challenge, sorry guys, this one was another one where I kind of put it maybe too, there we go. If you want a challenge though, I would challenge you to look up how many bones are in the human body. If you know it, feel free to shout it out. I'm sure some people already know that. Whoops. I bet some people know it. So, and if you choose the challenge, which is the challenge I'm trying to say, because I'm concentrating and talking at the same time. The challenge is look up how many bones are in the human body, unless you already know, okay? And make a skeleton with the correct amount of bones. A paper plate skeleton, now you're gonna have to buy more paper plates because I'm not sending home the amount of paper plates. And I'm just gonna put this out there, it's more than 200, okay? So yeah, I'm not gonna send home that many paper plates. Although I don't know if you want it to, I mean, a life-size model of a paper plate skeleton in like the correct amount of bones and everything would be pretty darn awesome, wouldn't it? I think it would. But in the meantime, this one for me has been super fun to make, and I am officially complete with it. I'm gonna scoot you guys back so we can see if we can see the full view. Ready? Do. Work with me here, people. Thank you. Okay, let's see. The final product of Penny Bones is, there we go. Look at that, guys. Penny Bones. Almost as tall as me. This is about as tall as my youngest daughter, who actually, this might be a little bit shorter than my youngest daughter. All my kids are taller than me almost, so she might be about right here. I am okay with that. I'll always be the mommy, so that's fine. But yeah, Penny Bones is awesome. So you can hang your bones person up, and because she's bendable, you can pose your bones however you want. You can have it waving, or I don't know, hand over heart, saluting, whatever you want to do. You get to choose because, well, it's your Mr. Bones or Mrs. Bones, whatever you choose. But this is Penny Bones. Penny Bones is saying goodbye. Guys, I would love to see your finished projects, so please, please either bring them in or send us pictures because this might be one of my favorites. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.